Alright, welcome back to Missing Persons TV. I'm Brian Ladd. My co-host Deborah is off tonight. Today is Thursday, July 16th, 2009, at 9:58 p.m. Kevin Doyle's on the phone with me tonight, and we're going to be discussing three cases. The first case we're going to be discussing is an old case, and that's the death of Michael Jackson. Then we're going to be covering two cases that I did the previous night. They are case 780, Carolyn Ramirez, and case number 781, Jonathon Gardenour. To get things started, Kevin, how you doing?
Doing good, Brian. Thanks for having me on the show.
You're welcome. Thank you for coming on every night. Now, if you guys don't know, this is Kevin Doyle. He assists us he does meditations on these cases. He sends me his information via email, and we discuss it on the show. Kevin's been doing this for a couple months now. His work has become very valuable to what we do every night. So thank you, Kevin. You were telling us about some type of venture you're doing. You want to bring that up real quick?
Sure, I can. It's been tough finding a job, that's for sure. And I did find something that I think I can do. I've done a little bit of sales. But anyways, this thing, it's called the Eco Electric Box. And what it basically does is it saves you money on your electric bill. But not only that, it has a lot of other benefits. It pays for itself within 1 to 2 years of having it installed. That's for residential units, and it's really not that much. But I think it's going to be something that it's going to be one of the next hottest products out there. There's a lot of companies that are selling this, but the reason why I got into this one is because it was through a really good friend of mine. It's just a really good company, and it's also got like a 20-year guarantee, manufacturer's guarantee on it. If the box doesn't, if it breaks or something, you can get it replaced. Just call the company.
Okay.
It does a lot of things. It really does. And my presentations that I do for it is probably about 5 to 10 minutes long.
Is this on Clarity of Awareness?
No, it isn't.
Can you put it up there so people can read about it, or?
Yes, I can, definitely. Okay. I can put a link up to the website.
Okay, and that's ClarityofAwareness.com, just like it sounds.
Yep.
And post that up there.
Yep. Definitely.
Sounds interesting.
It also provides like a surge protection, from power surges, brownouts, electrical spikes, blackouts, and what they call line noise, or harmonics line noise, which your appliances and all your electrical equipment are providing for your house. And I guess one of the ways to reduce that kind of line noise is to utilize one of these devices, which is the Eco Electric Box.
Huh.
I also have an email set up. I can do all that later, but the email is I just made the email, darn it. It's called correctmypowerfactor@gmail.com.
Okay, correct my power factor.
Email me there. correctmypowerfactor@gmail.com.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Kevin. It sounds really interesting. Let's get to the cases tonight. Now,
yes.
I do have your notes, and we'll cover those when we do each case. First of all, I wanted to bring something up. The death of Michael Jackson. We've been discussing this for a while now. As you all may know by now, I did predict his death on the Dream Drawings on March 10th of 2006. I've been doing a little research, and thanks to somebody in the forum, I figured out who this Muhammad is. If you go to the URL, I'm not going to go into detail. There's a lot of information. I'm still verifying a lot of different things, but without a doubt, I think I know who murdered Michael Jackson. And his name is Abdullah bin Hamid bin Isa Khalifa. I'm sure I'm pronouncing that wrong. He is a sheikh, and his name is bin Hamid, and his father is the Royal Prince of Bahrain. And I have a link there on the, if you go to brianstreams.com/Michael Jackson, you'll see all the information. There are several dream drawings that point to this gentleman, and it goes way back to 2006. I did a little research on this man, and I'm looking at Wikipedia. It says friendship with Michael Jackson. a longtime friend of American pop singer Michael Jackson. The Sheik loaned his friend $2.2 million, or I'm sorry, £1,000,000. So I'm guessing that's almost roughly around $4 million to pay legal fees after the singer was tried for child molestation in California in 2006. After the successful defense and dismissal of the charges, the Sheik invited Michael Jackson and his children and personal staff to stay in Bahrain, which Jackson took up on 30 June of 2005. Apparently, Michael Jackson did not pay the Sheik what he was supposed to do, and I think this is definitely related to his death. I'm not sure how he did it, but everybody's saying, follow the money and stuff. If Michael Jackson was murdered, which I do believe he was, that would be the person to look at. Well, I beg to differ on that one. This guy has all the money in the world, and so if you're angry at somebody, if you didn't pay a debt or something like this, and this guy wanted to get even, that would be the person to talk to. Now, I'm sure he did not do it personally, but there's got to be something that he's done or hired somebody to do, possibly an attorney that I have in the dream drawings. I'm still going over a lot of information, but it's all pointing back to the same person. So I think that's really important. Again, the URL is up there, and I'll keep you updated on what I have. I beg you guys to go to the forums, because this is where I actually got this information, and thank you to that person that posted this on the dream drawings. They're all matching up. About 10 of them now, all seem to point to the same person. And remember, most of this stuff was back in 2006. So that's all I want to say on the Michael Jackson case. And I'll keep you updated, but please go to the forum and to that link that's on top of your screen. That's all I got for Michael Jackson. Kevin, you want to comment on anything, or we want to move on?
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead. Unfortunately, he is dead. Okay, let's get things started. Hold on, let me check my Skype here to see if Deborah's back yet. And no, she's not. My neighbor over, Brett's over here. What? You have a problem with my delay here? Okay. Okay, our first case of the night is case number 780. This is Caroline Ramirez. I do not have the case information. Deborah usually has that, so I'm just going to read to you what I have and what Kevin has. The case was opened on July 15th of 2009. Let me get the image up right here. See, when you have to do everything yourself, it's a little delay here. Okay, there's her picture. Like I said, the case was opened on the 15th. I have, I believe, 3 dream drawings. The first one says records in basement. I believe these are steps, possibly wooden steps that go down to the basement. There's about 10 steps. There's a door at the top of the steps, and I'm not sure what that is on top. It could be just the ceiling of the basement. And then it says records in basement. I believe those are actual vinyl records. There's no really drawing of that, but that's what I believe they are, like the vinyl records somebody's collecting. Next one is a drawing of a man. I don't think he has a shirt on. Looks like a young man. Pretty big eyes, short hair. And the next one says multicolored hammock, yellow, blue, red, and white. And I believe those are actually the stripes in the hammock itself. That's all I have in this case. I don't believe that this person is deceased, and possibly, and nothing really points to any danger. Kevin, I have your notes. Do you want to read those?
Sure. The meditation that I have for this missing person is runaway and abduction. He lies to her. Arizona Flats, Lilydale, prostitution, 1628 or 6128. Armadillo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that says armadillo.
My notes after the meditation: she may have run away to a man who lies to her. He may have been with prostitutes before, he may be trying to make her prostitute for money. Arizona Flats, Lilydale, and the numbers and Armadillo all could be involved somehow, and that's all I have.
Okay, so those numbers could possibly be an address. Could it possibly be? Isn't there? You know, but there's a town in Texas called Amarillo.
Yeah, Amarillo.
Could it be that?
Yeah, it's possible.
Okay. Thanks, Kevin.
Yep.
Okay, let's move on to our next case, and this is our final case of the night. We're only doing 2 cases tonight. That's really all we have on the books tonight. Anyways, the next case is case number 781, and this is Jonathon Richard Gardenour. The case was open on July 15th of 2009. I have 1, 2, 3 dream drawings. The first one says Florida trailer, works as a cook in seafood house. Seafood house actually might be the name of the place he works at, or it could just be a place that sells seafood. There is also a drawing of some type of fence. I think that fence is in the second dream drawing too, a little more detailed version of that. Looks like maybe a picket fence. I'm not sure what color. I think it only has one thing across. What do you call those things? You know, the pickets. What goes across?
Shoot. It's not staying.
Well,
I can't think of it.
Okay, regardless, it's drawn there. The third dream drawing says she told police a lie, selling earrings on eBay. The number 4472. I think maybe when it says she might be the person that reported this person missing. I'm not sure. Just guessing on that one. But that's really all I have. I don't have any feelings of death or endangerment. Fortunately, Kevin, I'm reading your notes here. You want to read those?
Sure. For Jonathon, I have my meditation. Dead, murdered, 9125, robbery, body 6 to 5 miles down off Clayton or Clinton, 2 males, 28 to 29 years old and 34 to 36 years old. Satan knows. They live in the outer city limits, 20 to 15 miles from where they met Jonathon. My notes after the meditation: Jonathon could have been murdered by 2 males. 9125 could be anything. I feel that Satan means something bad. The murderers may live outside of a town that is within 20 to 15 miles from where they met Jonathon. And that's all I have.
All right, Kevin, Satan knows. Are we talking metaphysical here, or are we talking a name Satan? Somebody named Satan. Do you know? They don't know anybody that names a person
metaphorically
Satan.
Speaking, just something bad.
Okay. This is specific enough to probably get a location. 15 to 20 miles, and then Clayton or Clinton Road. We could probably look that up. So we'll look that up. If we can find anything, we'll definitely post a map on the case file.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, Kevin.
Yep.
That's really all we have, other than this is a picture of Aji Desir. He went missing on January 10th of 2009 from Immokalee, Florida. I checked the news today. There are no news articles today, other than the same video that the local sheriff's department is promoting, and I want to thank them for featuring findaji.com on there. And I also noticed on the Google return now, the website for Find Aji is right below America's Most Wanted now, so it's second to one as far as Google return for Aji Desir. And I want to thank Deborah for all the hard work she's put into that website. If you haven't been to the website, it's www.findaji.com. All that information is up there. What we're asking everybody to do is, if you could please print a PDF photograph and his statistics, and share those pictures. You click on it, it opens, you print. Also, Kinko's and FedEx have an agreement with several agencies that they will actually print up to X number of flyers for you absolutely free. You can take that image and put it on a little memory stick or memory card and take that to FedEx. And it should be anywhere now. And you can ask them to print pictures of Aji, color pictures, so you can go post them. I would suggest that they print those on the clear type of plastic paper that's waterproof. If they don't have that, then I guess regular paper would be fine. But if they don't do that, I would urge you to speak to the manager and ask them why not when other Kinkos and FedExes do that. Because his pictures is very, very important for people to find him. There's been massive searches in the area around Immokalee and Farm Workers Village, and to date, nothing. No clothes, no shoes, nothing. So that, to me, is good news. That means he was hopefully, I hate to say that, but was hopefully abducted in somewhere safe. He went missing in Florida, but he could be anywhere right now. It's really important to get the picture out there and for the media to report. Local media is doing a really good job on this, but we really do need Nancy Grace, Geraldo Rivera. We need Oprah. We've been begging Oprah to do, just do a short segment for Aji, and so far it hasn't happened. Other things have taken priority, and it's really, really sad. It bothers Deborah every day. So once again, and it bothers me, and it bothers everybody else. And I hate to say it's racism, but it sure does look like it. So anyways, it's www.findaji.com. And that's it. Thank you, Kevin.
You're welcome, Brian. Also, the Clarity of Awareness is www.clarityofawareness.com, and I'm going to have that posted in the Global Economy Solutions and Challenges category, where the solutions and challenges are from more awareness.
All right. Thank you. With that said, we will be on Sunday night at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, -5 GMT on Missing Persons TV. Good night.